June 4th, 1974. The Cleveland Indians are desperate. Attendance is down. The team is losing. So they come up with what seems like a brilliant promotion. Sell beer for just 10 cents. By the ninth inning, the field will be swarmed by thousands of drunk fans, armed with knives, chains, pieces of the stadium itself. Players will fight for their lives. Umpires will forfeit the game. And baseball will learn a lesson it should have seen coming. This is the night Cleveland held 10-cent beer night and lost complete control. To understand how this disaster happened, you need to understand where Cleveland was in 1974. They were bad. Really bad. The team was on pace to lose more than 90 games, but even worse than their record was their attendance. Cleveland Municipal Stadium could hold over 70,000 fans. Most nights, fewer than 8,000 showed up. The front office was desperate for a gimmick, something, anything. They tried nickel hot dog night, bat day, cap day. Nothing worked. Then someone had an idea. What if we made beer almost free? 10-cent beer night was announced for June 4th, 1974. The Indians would host the Texas Rangers. The rules were simple. Any fan could buy a 12-ounce cup of beer for just 10 cents. Here's the critical detail. There was no limit. You could buy as many as you wanted, as often as you wanted, all night long. This wasn't Cleveland's first beer promotion. Just 1 week earlier, the Texas Rangers held their own 10-cent beer night in Texas. That night ended in a massive brawl. Cleveland fans, Rangers fans, fighting in the bleachers. So Cleveland knew what could happen. They had seen it 1 week earlier, and they decided to do it anyway. Same promotion, same opponent, 1 week later. What could possibly go wrong? Tuesday, June 4th, 1974. The gates open. The Indians expect maybe 10,000 fans. More than 25,000 show up. And they come for one reason. Beer. 10-cent beer. With no purchase limit. By the first pitch, the crowd is already drunk. Not tipsy, not buzzed. Drunk. When beer costs a dime, people don't buy one. They buy 6. They buy 10. They send their friends back for more. First inning, a woman runs onto the field. She flashes the crowd, then kisses the umpire. The stadium erupts. Players laugh. No one realizes this is just the beginning. Second inning, fans start throwing objects onto the field. Hot dogs, batteries, firecrackers. Rangers outfielder Jeff Burroughs is hit in the head with a beer cup. He complains. Nothing changes. Fourth inning. Another streaker runs across the field. Then another. Security can't keep up. Sixth inning. A fan jumps from the stands. He steals Jeff Burroughs' cap right off his head. Burroughs turns to his teammates and says, "If this doesn't stop, someone's going to get hurt." He has no idea how right he is. Seventh inning. Cherry bombs explode near the outfield. A gallon jug of Thunderbird wine shatters on the grass. The umpires stop the game. It takes 10 minutes to clear the debris. Eighth inning. Fans are mooning the Rangers, climbing the outfield wall. One fan grabs the rosin bag from the mound. Indians manager Ken Aspromonte watches from the dugout, in disbelief. Later he'll say, "I knew we were in trouble when I saw the crowd, but I never imagined this." Bottom of the ninth. The game is tied, 5-5. Runner on second, 1 out. The crowd is at maximum chaos, but they're still in the stands. That's about to change. A drunk fan in right field decides he wants to meet Jeff Burroughs. He jumps the fence and runs straight at him. Burroughs trips and falls. His teammates see it from the dugout. They see their player on the ground. They see fans pouring onto the field, and they grab baseball bats and charge. Now it gets insane. Cleveland players realize the Rangers are about to be overwhelmed, so they grab their bats and run out to protect them. American League players fighting side by side against their own fans. But the fans keep coming, thousands of them, and they're armed. Chunks of stadium seats, knives, chains, fence posts, bats stolen from players. Fans rip second base out of the ground. They steal first, they steal third. The pitching rubber disappears. The field is destroyed. The umpires huddle at home plate. After nearly 10 minutes of chaos, they make the only call they can. The game is forfeited. Cleveland loses. By 10 o'clock, Riot police arrive. They form a line and slowly push the crowd off the field. 9 people are arrested. Several are injured. Miraculously, no one is killed. The next morning, the field looks like a war zone. The bases are gone, the grass torn up, beer cups covering every inch of the outfield. American League President Lee MacPhail is furious. Cleveland is fined, and Major League Baseball implements new rules. No more unlimited alcohol promotions. No more selling alcohol below cost. 10-cent beer night never happens again. Anywhere. Ever. Years later, players still remember that night. Texas Rangers pitcher Fergie Jenkins said, "I've played in front of hostile crowds before, but I never feared for my life, until that night." Indians first baseman John Ellis said, "I grabbed a bat to defend our opponent. That's how crazy it was." The riot remains one of the most infamous nights in baseball history. A reminder that some promotions are too dangerous to exist. And proof of what can happen when you give thousands of people unlimited cheap alcohol and then disappoint them with bad baseball. So what do you think? Was this just drunken chaos? Or should Cleveland have seen it coming? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe for more of the strangest moments in sports history. Because trust me, this isn't even the weirdest thing that's happened in sports.